My story is a little bit different. Uh, Other past two speakers already finished their school. They finished their training. They are middle of their journey, but I'm just a beginner. I remember the first book that my father bought me. The title was The Book of Flight. I really love that. Like so many other kids, I was obsessed with aviation and airplane. I still am. But when the human brain starts to grow up, it achieves something that differentiated between an adult and a child's brain. That different is calculation. We calculate our move before doing them, before going out, before even date a girl. If you ask a 6-year-old toddler, do you want to become a pilot? The answer will be easy yes. Yes. But 16, 17-year-old teenager, the answer will be yeah, but it's so expensive. It's so hard. I started my career as a flight attendant. Then I wanted to start as a pilot. I started, but I had to make a big choice. Automatically, money is one of the big challenges pilot students. I chose work and save. Worked as a flight attendant and save up to 50% of my total income, then I paid for my pilot school. But in 2017, I had to make a big choice. I moved to Germany to seeking for a better life, but that life costed me a lot. My family, my job, and obviously my pilot school. So I had to basically start from beginning. Do you remember? I told you. There's 3 traditional ways to fund a pilot school. Number 1, Rich Daddy, private sponsor, and work and save, which was my first option. Number 2, bank loan. Number 3, airline support or training program. I can use none of them. But we are living in a new century. Technology gives us a massive potential that can we reach our dreams, like becoming a pilot. Imagine you sit in a bar. After 2 rounds of beer, you tell your friends, I want to become a pilot. They will immediately support you because they're your friend. You go to your father and tell your father, Daddy, I want to become a pilot. He will tell you, amazing, but it's going to be expensive. You go to your mom and say, Mom, I want to become a pilot. She will tell you, good, but it's going to be dangerous. That's what my mom said. Do you remember about calculation brain? Yeah, they did. If you think pilot school, financing a pilot school as a project, you have to act like a project. Bank loan is another option. You go to a bank and apply for a loan, they guide you down to a corridor and sit across the bank business manager and talk, explain. He or she would type your word into his or her computer. And after hours of meeting, he or she would turn the screen, all of them does have a turning screen, and say, computer says no. I don't know why they don't tell us no. They evaluate your asset, and based on uncertainty in payback, they will reject your request. So you have another option. Airline support. Airline support is one of the hardest. According to my research, there's only one flight school that offers this kind of payment option, is the European Flight Academy, belongs to Lufthansa, And according to one of their agents, the chance that you can get into this school is around 15% in whole Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. We're talking about 90 million people. But can you imagine that if I tell you there is a way that can break all of these barriers? Crowdfunding. How many of you know about crowdfunding? Hands up. Wow, good. I'm getting relief. I can donate 10 euro right now to a project, and I'm happy about donating to that project, any project, because after that I feel good, and my day will be happier, will be better, because I did something good, valuable. But in terms of donation, we have a little bit barrier, a little bit limitation. 1 euro, 5 euro, 8 euro, maximum 10 euro. But in case, if you receive some service, something valuable, that's not donation anymore. That is participation. For example, in my project, Road to Sky, I'm going to explain it later. In my project, if you donate 10 euro, I will send you a letter, thank you letter. But in 50 euro participation, I'm going to send you a Road to Sky t-shirt, or in more than 100 euros, you are welcome to join me in my solo flight, as a fun flight. But how you can do it? It's all about crowd. Crowdfunding is about crowd and funding. You have an idea, and that idea is valuable. And other people will help you to make this idea happening, make this dream come true. But this is not all I'm going to do. Crowdfunding is not just solution. I'm not giving you a solution. I am using my crowdfunding plus my YouTube channel. I'm working on my YouTube channel and other resources, like I'm working in a Starbucks. So these opportunity gives me to fund my dream. I'm gonna fund it because giving up is not an option. 2 years ago, I started this website, Road to Sky, because this is my way, Road to Sky. I first went to my father and told him, I'm gonna do this. And he said, I do have 100 euro. Is that enough? It's not gonna count. I said, yes, it's gonna count. It's more than enough. You have to have a plan. You have to go to your target. You have to go to your friends and family and tell them. Tell them your story. Tell them your background. Tell them your plan to reach that story. And for sure, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. One of my friends told me, do you really believe that? People will suddenly help you or pay for your school? I said, yeah, I do. But you may ask, how? The answer is simple. Internet. We are here because of internet. We saw the advertisement, someone sent me a post, and suddenly I figured out there's a pilot expo in Berlin. I booked a ticket and I came. I remember around last year. Last year I made a video for my YouTube channel, and it wasn't that viral, but it was a good video. And Pilot Expo saw it and called me and said, would you like to come and explain us? Sorry, I'm so nervous, but I came. Because giving up is not an option. I have to do what I can do. As I mentioned, I started with my family and friends, and now I'm working on other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Just imagine, how many of you can donate 10 euro to a good project right now? Just right now. Don't be shy. I want to see hands. Good, great. If we say 50, if these 50 person just take out their phone and simple text to 5 of their friends, and only one of them respond, we have 100 people on board. With a simple math, if you reach 10,000 people with an average of donation, I'm not talking about participation, donation, we're gonna have around 100,000. That's a good money. That's a good first start. But Road to the Sky is not my last project. It's not gonna be last project. I'm not the last victim of this project. I'm not gonna let that happen. Road